show here at CBS. Thanks for coming over, Fyvush.
Thanks for inviting me.
Great to see you.
It's a pleasure.
We were just sitting here talking about the fact that you can generate a lot more income in television than you can in theater.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are you amazed by the money that you make for television?
Oh, certainly I'm amazed because you can't do that on the stage.
No.
On the stage, for example, unless you're the big one, the mighty one.
Yeah.
You're going to get
El
those
Grande, yeah.
Yeah, but on television, a supporting actor makes very
good
very good.
Yeah,
you know, I don't want to admit what I make.
I'm not asking you that.
I have relatives. You know what I mean? I don't want them to get wise. I have a brother-in-law too, you know. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, right. How has your life changed since winning the Emmy Award?
Oh,
if at all. Does it change your life?
It changed for the better.
Oh, I'm sure, but how?
Oh, it changed. But the Emmy show, a billion people have watched that show.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? All over the world. And you get a lot of letters, you know, of congratulations. My suite where I live, when I opened the door the next day, I thought I was in the hospital. Flowers all over the place, baskets, candy, letters, congratulations. You go in the streets, everybody goes over to you. There's nothing like it, really.
Somebody told me a story about you. In fact, it was Michael Horowitz, my producer, who goes to the Synagogue for the Performing Arts.
That's right.
At the Beverly Hilton Hotel.
Right.
And the shul by the pool.
I was lucky they were open for the holidays. Sure.
And the rabbi said, you know, if anybody has any good fortune to tell, and you got up and say, well, what did you say?
I didn't get up right away. Yeah. He said, before we start the ceremonies, he said, the services rather, this was between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur.
Right.
And we arrived before Yom Kippur to start the Yom Kippur holiday. And he said, which, by the way, is
a very serious holiday.
Oh, a very serious holiday.
Yeah. Not a lot of laughs on Yom Kippur.
Well, we managed to get one or two, you know. So, but the idea was that the rabbi said anything good happened to any of our people here in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Silence. And my wife said, get up, get up, get up. What are you sitting there for? And I stood up. It was pandemonium all over the place. That's a night I'll never forget as long as I live. Neither will my wife. Well, she doesn't forget anything anyway, you know. She has a very good memory. Trudy is a wonderful woman. You know, you're invited to our golden wedding anniversary.
That's very kind of you.
In fact, I invited the world. but you're going to be one of our honored guests.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, will you be a presenter this year at the Emmy Awards? It's customary for the man
to come
back and give for Best Supporting Actor.
If they'll invite me, which I hope they do, the publicity people are working on it, I hope. I would feel a little slighted if they didn't.
Sure.
But I would be very honored to present, an award.
Best Supporting Actress, I believe.
And naturally, you do the opposite gender, the Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah.
So in Hollywood, you can't tell. You see, so I would be honored to do that, you know.
What about job offers? You get job offers?
Oh, I did a movie for Oliver Stone.
Oh, I know. The Nixon movie.
The Nixon movie, yes.
Murray Schotner, who was one of Nixon's aides. Right.
In fact, I met Murray Schotner's son, who is a criminal judge. The judge in the criminal court
Got
here.
it. Yeah.
In other words, Simpson is on the second floor, and he's on the third floor.
Mm-hmm.
And a lovely gentleman. He came and had lunch with me, with my publicist, Chuck Panama, and I gave him a plug, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And how do you call it?
And I just won $25.
You see, good things happen for people that way.
I saw Chuck inside. He says, "You'll never mention my name." I said, 25 says you're wrong.
He's all right. At any rate, if I don't mention my family, I'm finished. Yeah. My career will be over.
So now you're working on this movie.
Yes. I just had a cameo. They call it a cameo nowadays. Years ago, they called it small part.
A bit part, yeah.
Yeah, but a cameo because he takes stars and he puts them together. Mm-hmm. But in Picket Fences, that really changed my life completely for the better.
Let me ask you here about working with Oliver Stone. What is that like?
Oliver Stone, I was a little disappointed. I thought it was a violent man.
Really?
Yes. A yeller, a screamer. No, he's quiet. He's wonderful. He's sociable. You feel like doing anything for that man. He was a delight, a real delight.
And why would you think he would have been something other than that? Because
I never met the gentleman.
Oh, I got you.
And I watched his pictures. The Natural Born Killer. I watched Platoon. I watched most of his pictures that he ever directed. And you would think that he was that type.
Oh, explosive.
Explosive, yes. See, and he wasn't. He's very, very gentle and kind.
And did you have many scenes with Sir Anthony Hopkins?
Oh, I had about 3 scenes with him, yes. And there's another fine gentleman.
He's a terrific guy, yeah.
A terrific man. I asked him a question. I made believe I was ignorant. And I asked him a question. You were knighted, weren't you? He says, yes. The Queen knighted me. I'm Sir Anthony Hopkins. I said, is that an honor? He says, the greatest honor that can be bestowed on any artist. I said, you know, in America, they call that an Emmy. He loved it. He got an Emmy, too, anyway.
The last time we talked, we spent a little time talking about you as a young boy. You were 9 years old when you first began to sing for your supper. You sang at weddings and bar mitzvahs and
I sang all over. I was in the theater. In the Yiddish theater, which was really more than half of my life. From 9 years old till I was 43. And when I was a kid, I had a soprano. And the biggest highlight of the show was there was a wedding ceremony on the stage. That was in every show. Boy gets girl, boy loses girl, but comes back again with a mother-in-law. You see, that was the whole show.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And I was in the box seat. And during the ceremony, the spotlight went right on the box seat, and a little kid...
Little Fyvush.
Little kid with a Buster Brown look.
Yeah.
And he sang, "Oh, Promise Me," and "Stop That Show Cold."
Yeah.
I got $1.
And that was you?
That was me. $1 a night.
How many times a night? How many times a week?
9 times a week. In the Yiddish theater, we never had a day off. We played every day, twice Saturdays and twice Sundays. We played them all. And that's been going on for a long time. And our seasons were 45 weeks. Then when I saw it went down to 14 weeks, in the 60s, due to the fact that many people moved to different areas, and I got the call to do Fiddler on the Roof. That was my first American play. Though I was born here, I was 43.
We are with Fyvush Finkel, the actor who's one of the stars of Picket Fences, the Emmy Award winner Fyvush Finkel. We're at 800-952-2788. We're coming back after these messages. We're just talking about money again. Give the line when you reach your age.
Sure, when you reach my age, they won't pay you interest on your money. They pay you storage.
When I get to be your age, I want to just count all day.
You know, you'll have plenty of time. If you don't do a series, you have plenty of time. You know, I thank David Kelly for doing what he did for me. I really do.
But just 7,952,321.
A man with 6 million is as happy as a man with 7 million. You know that.
Exactly correct. I said that just the other day. Exactly. Yeah, I'd hate to go back to that, but I know what you mean. Here's Sandy in Clearwater, Florida. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, Sandy.
Hi, Sandy. How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. I wanted to know, he's such a delightful man, and I'm a geriatric nurse, and I wanted to know if it wasn't better now that he's older, that he's gotten such recognition for his acting than when he was younger trying for it so hard.
Well, it's a different style of acting. I can do the same thing. I just did a public broadcasting thing of a song. They wanted me to do a song that I did 50 years ago.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding. It's the way I wear my clothes. And, you see, and that song was called I'm a Boarder by My Wife. In Yiddish, Ich bin a Boarder by mein Weib.
Yeah.
And I sang it 50 years ago.
How does it go?
Ich bin a Boarder by my Weib. Bei Männer ist das a tighter job. I sang it 50 years ago. I recorded it.
Yeah.
And they found it and they wanted me to do it again. And I did it with the same arrangement that was written in the same key.
Yeah.
And then I got so enthusiastic, I started dancing. I'll tell you, the stage does that to you.
Yes, it does.
It certainly does.
But the question she asked, isn't the recognition and the award all the more sweet?
It is more sweet.
Because it comes after so many years of
It's
working
never
so
too
hard.
late, and you really appreciate it more. If you get it later in life, you appreciate it more.
I know.
You know, and, oh, you do?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you see, when I was 70, when I got the series, I only had a contract for 7 episodes. I figured, let me do it and I'll go home. But thank God, the roll caught on or whatever, and I did all the episodes. Now we're into the 4th season. It's never too late. I keep telling youngsters, keep going, keep going. When you'll be 70, you'll be a hit.
Yeah. Sandy, I'm glad you called. Very good question. Thanks for watching our show.
Thank you, Sandy. Be
and
well.
You're getting better, too, Tom. As age goes on, I've been watching you for years.
Thanks,
Bye.
Sandy. Goodbye, Sandy.
You see?
That's sweet, though.
As you get older, you get better.
Did you ever learn a trade of any kind?
I did. I went to a vocational high school.
Right.
Where my voice changed.
Or you couldn't sing the wedding song?
No, I couldn't. My voice changed.
You know, back in the old days, never mind.
I wanted to learn a trade.
Yeah.
So I know what kind of work I'm out of. You see, that's exactly what I did. I never worked at it, though. As soon as I graduated high school as a furrier.
You're kidding. You were going to be
I was going to be a furrier to make mink coats and things like that, but I never worked at it. I got a job in Pittsburgh on a cooperative plan in a Yiddish stock company. They had a Yiddish theater there, and they needed a young man. And sure enough, I grabbed at that job. It was a cooperative plan. You know what that means? When the producer takes off all the expenses, the profit he shares with the company. And
it's amazing how those expenses pile up, isn't it?
Well, nobody came. I mean, at the beginning, and I've asked him, why? Where the shows are very good. Where is your public?
Yeah, where'd they all go?
My public is an experimental public. The people here want to see how long an actor can act without eating. You see, if my father wouldn't send me the money every week, I could never stay there.
Got it. Lynn, in Davenport, Iowa. Hello.
Huh?
Hi, Lynn. It's Tom. How are you?
Fine, Tom. Hello from Davenport, Iowa.
Greetings, Davenport.
Davenport.
Yes. Hi, Mr. Finkel.
Thank you. I'm fine.
I'm glad. I just wanted to ask, what do you feel is your greatest accomplishment in your life?
My family. My
Wonderful.
wife, Trudy, let her live and be well, and my children, Ian and Elliot, and my grandchildren. It's only an hour show. I can't give you everybody in my family. Will run out of time.
And I hear you're...
Let them live and be well.
I hear that you're awaiting your second great-grandchild.
That's right. We're waiting.
Trudy's back in New York, right?
That's why my wife is in New York.
Yep.
And Trudy is waiting. And I'm also waiting.
Right.
And I call my grandson from here on in, drink Ovaltine.
Congratulations on your newest great-grandchild, Mr.
Thank you,
Finkel.
my dear. Thank you
You're
very
a
much.
wonderful actor, and we love you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
By the way,
Bye-bye.
Lynn, can I tell you something? Because I know this man a little bit.
Yes, Mr. Finkel.
He loves you back a great... He loves
Pardon
you back... Lynn?
Yes?
He loves you back a great deal.
Well, we love you, Tom.
Oh, thanks.
You're great. I love your show.
Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Be well.
Do you, now that you've won the Emmy Award, do you would you have to do an audition if you went out for a part?
I don't audition.
Oh, you really?
I don't audition. I haven't auditioned in 5-6 years.
Really?
Because when I audition, I don't get the job. I keep yelling at them, take a stand.
Yeah, take a stand.
Take a stand. I don't audition. I'm sorry. You want to see my work? I tell them the show where I'm in. And they come in, and a lot of them resent that. A lot of producers resent that.
I know
they got to get their jollies. We got to have the actor audition so we can turn them down.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They're not going to do that with me. I don't audition. That's the way I do business.
That's right.
I didn't audition for picket fence.
Darn right.
I got it.
And you got the Emmy, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the Emmy.
Yeah.
Now I have to audition to be a presenter.
Yeah. Oh, really?
No,
Well,
I mean, the way it looks.
They know what they can do, don't they?
Well, certainly. Yeah. I don't audition for anybody. Why should I?
You know, it's amazing. In the audition, you have to be better than you ever have to be once you get the job.
When you audition, it's terrifying. I wonder how actors can do that. It is so terrifying because you're not selling a suit or a tie or a shirt. You're selling yourself.
That's right.
And you feel very bad when you're turned down and things like that. In the Yiddish theater, they didn't allow auditioning because the old-time actors, they would kill you if you would ask them to audition. So the union passed a rule, if you want an actor to audition, you got to pay him a week's wages. I said that when I joined Equity. I said, that's a wonderful rule. They thought I was crazy. They want to audition. Good luck to them.
You ever travel Sunset Boulevard?
Oh, but I'm on the wrong side of the street. You Grant made it. He did all right, you know. Where I live in Sunset Boulevard, it's too nice, you know what I mean? And then again, if it happened to me, nobody would have believed it. So I'm safe all around. That's
But every guy over 70 in America would have gone,
yes! I would have been so flattered. I would have admitted it. But however, jokes aside, nowadays it doesn't matter anyway. Really, it doesn't. People will see your film. It isn't like it was 50, 60 years ago.
What's that, the film?
The film.
Oh,
I mean,
we're talking about Sunset
No, I'm
Boulevard.
not talking about Sunset Boulevard. I mean, the streets. In general, I mean, I don't think anybody would go to see his films, but today they're more popular than ever.
I know.
It's a different era.
It is always a joy to see you, my friend. I hope we'll see you on the Emmy Awards, and please send the invite to the 50th because I will be there.
Oh, I want you to be there. It's my honor to be on your show, Tom.
And I will. What's the song you used to sing at the wedding? Gertrude.
Oh, that would be great.
After a couple of pops.
That would be great, really.
Fyvush Finkel, picket fence.